G'day and welcome. Nice sunny day here in Adelaide. We're about to leave and head to Willunga Golf Course, which is about 40 k's out of Adelaide, South Australia, to the south of Adelaide. Willunga Golf Course is a public golf course, 18 holes. It became 18 holes back in about 1990. They did a lot of work there and expanded and developed it into an 18-hole golf course. I've only played there a couple of times, haven't been back there for quite some time. There's a big event coming up there in only, I think, this week. What they call a Webex tournament, which is part of the Australian Challenge PGA circuit. I think it's worth about 200,000, so it's going to attract some pretty quality professionals that do the Australian circuit. So the course should be in pretty good nick, I would say, as a lead up to, I think it's a 4-day tournament, so I'm expecting it to be extremely presentable. And the greens have always been pretty good there, so I would imagine that they're going to be in good shape too. So we'll get cracking, get on our way and get to the golf course. See you soon. So I've arrived at Willunga Golf Course. I may say it looks fantastic. The practice facilities here are great, like this chipping green and the putting green. You could really fine-tune your game here, I reckon. I haven't never seen the practice fairway. When I come back and play the back nine, we'll go up there and have a look at the practice fairway, because being 350 metres long, it lends itself to be able to hit every club in the bag. But yeah, I'm looking forward to getting out there and playing a few holes. And when we get So I've just hit off the first hole, hit driver, hit a really nice shot. It measures, the first hole is a dog leg to the right, and about 100 metres out it turns into a pretty sharp dog leg. 396 metres. So according to this, I've hit it about 290 off the tee, which is pretty good for me. But yeah, I've got about 100 metres. So I'm going to hit a little wedge. It's pretty good. Yeah, so far the course looks terrific. Fairways, really good condition. Kikuyu, they've certainly put a lot of preparation into this event, that's for sure. You can see the course looks really, really good. This is a Saturday afternoon, so when you consider during the week when the tournament starts, they're probably going to be cutting every day. But yeah, they'd be pretty happy where the course is at. So good drive. I've hit a good little wedge, a little bit too hard. See if I can two-putt for par. Needs to get up, needs to get up. Is there any better time to play golf when there's no one on the golf course? Just so relaxing. So yeah, two-putt, pretty happy with that for a 4, solid 4. Good drive, reasonable second, poor first putt, good second putt. So it's a par 70, about just 5,500 metres. But yeah, it's quite a nice little course. So this hole now, second, 260 metres from the back tee. Oh, I've dragged it left. So since I've been playing the game again, I'm starting to say to myself that maybe now I'm 60, I need to start playing the game a little bit differently. Rather than sort of going to hit the ball too hard or going after the shots too much, maybe just try and shape it, ease back and sort of have more control, and try and hit fairways and give yourself a chance to shoot good scores. So I just hit a nice little shot in here. Kick left, sit down. Yeah, good shot. This is a good little hole. Like, there's that risk and reward. There's probably, you don't take the risk. There's just too much trouble around. Bunkers. The bunkers aren't bad if you hit them in the bunker here, but certainly you want to avoid that water on the right hand side. Oh no, sit down. Put a new grip on my putter this week, fatter grip, just to quieten my hands down a bit. I always get a bit wristy through impact with my putter, and I like the feel of it. And I've held two little putts that are a little bit dodgy. Sometimes I miss those. So this one here is the third hole, 142 metre par 3 into the wind, bunker out on the right. I've decided to hit a little 7-iron. Left, with spring in the air and summer on its way. Probably be a nice little course to come and play late in the day. I don't live too far away from this golf course. There is a really nice course, probably another 10 k's away, but it's getting ruined a little bit. There's a bit of development going up there, and it's impacted on a couple of holes, which is a real shame because it's the opening holes, and those two of those holes have actually been impacted, are good strong holes. Well, they were. They're not as strong as they used to be. Right, let's see if I can have a chip and a putt and make 3. Sit down, sit down. Nice. 4th hole, par 5, 456 metres. 3 pars in a row, square after 3. Going to hit driver. Going to try and hit a bit of a fade here. Oh, I hit something pretty hard. Left trees. It's a funny little hole, this one, this par 5. If you get a good drive away, you kind of got to lay up unless you're really confident. There's a bit of a blind shot into the green, sorry. And you're hitting it over water. And it's really hard to gauge how far you got to hit it, what direction. And you need to be right side of the fairway to have a bit of a shot at it. So normally someone like me would lay up to, say, a little wedge out and then hopefully hit your wedge close and give yourself a chance for birdie, but I've hit it in the trees. Let's see if we can find it. As you can see, these fairways are really good. They've obviously been pumping some product into them and going hard with the mowing, but they've come up really nice. You get good lies on here for sure. So I'm actually going to be playing my 4th shot about 100 metres out. So that's the green up there, water there. There's a bit of room between the green and the water. I'm not playing this hole very clever. Hit my 4th shot through the back. Now I've got this little pitch shot, little chip shot. Not an easy little shot, this one. Sit down. I hit it good, but too hard. Oh, that was so close. So that's the 4th green. That's that water hazard you got to hit over the top of. As you can see, they're getting ready for the tournament. All the sponsor signs are up. So it's looking like a pretty decent pro tournament. I think it'll be worthwhile coming and having a look. Thursday this week it starts. 5th hole, par 3, 112 metres. probably a fair bit in front of where the 112 metres measures from, so I'm thinking I've got probably no more than 95 metres. So I made a double bogey on the last after hitting a really poor drive, so it's really important to get that drive down the fairway. Right, see if I can hit a good shot here and knock it close. I've hit it sweet. Is it the number? The thing about golf is, well, one of the things about golf is when you actually make a bad score on a hole like that and make a double, important to stay focused with your next tee shot. Because you can always recover and get it back, can't you? But not if you're not focused. Right, let's see if I can make a birdie. Yeah, too hard I reckon. Needs to sit down. Two over after 5. 6th hole is a par 4 measuring 330 metres. I'm going to hit a 3-wood and I really do need to hit this on the fairway because it is dead left and it's dead right. It's actually a tough little hole, this one. That's fine. It's a tough hole, this one. 330 is not very long, but it's all about your tee shot. And actually the second shot's quite tough too because it's sort of on a bit of a rise. You hit over a creek. Not that the creek should really come into play, but yeah, good little hole, this one. One of those holes I reckon you could come unstuck. The 6 at Willunga. Second shot was good. Got a chance for a birdie. This little guy on his way home after a big day out. Well, they got some pretty good bunkering around here too. That's a pretty deep bunker. It doesn't look like it on the camera, but certainly deep. This is the green complex. Another bunker over there. Another bunker at the back of the green. But let's see if I can hold this putt for birdie. Oh yeah, nice 3. So looking back towards the 6th green, quite a big green. 7th hole, par 4, 379 metres. Not sure where they got the right club here. There is trouble about halfway down the fairway, so you got to carry that trouble. Seventh hole at Willunga. So I'm hitting my driver out of the middle of the club face, but I'm sort of just pulling everything left, so there's a common swing fault that's going on at the moment. Could even be alignment. Too much right to left. Bunker. Sit down. Yeah, pretty happy with that. Oh, it lipped out. I mean, I've made bogey there, so I'm back to 2 over after 7. But yeah, you got to learn to hit the ball in the fairway. Can't be hitting it in the trees all day. 8th hole, Willunga Golf Club, 368 metre par 4. Dogleg right. Mum and her little ducklings. You don't get too near them. Mum doesn't like it. She tends to attack. So it's a type of golf course that certainly asks the question with those left to right, right to left shots. So you got to kind of hit it both ways, or you can play safe and lay up to the dog legs. I mean, I've taken a slightly daring line there, I guess, but it's ended up perfect in the middle of the fairway. I'm actually surprised it's gone this far. So I'm about 100 metres out, trying to hit a good wedge shot after a good drive and hole a putt for 3. This is like a double green, this one. I think it coincides with the 3rd hole, the par 3. So 3 and 8 is the same green. Little wedge shot here, a normal wedge. See if I can knock it close. Looking good. Needs to get down. Stick. Yeah, good shot. Happy with that. It's always nice to string a few shots together, isn't it? Like hit a good drive, hit a good second shot. You know, maybe hole a putt or have 2 good putts and walk off with a par, and then hit another good tee shot, hit another good second shot. Just get a bit of momentum going. They're sneaky quick. 9th hole, par 5, uphill, dogleg left, 476 metres. Requires 2 good shots. That's a good start. So during the week I went and had a fitting session with a golf store here in Adelaide at the driving range for a driver, and I hit a couple of the latest drivers, the GT3 Titleist and the Smoke Triple Diamond Callaway, and there really wasn't any gains. I don't think it's a true gauge. I think when you go and get a fitting like that, it would be good to be hitting shots outdoors, you know, with the monitor so you're getting all the numbers, but being in a real situation where you're outside hitting even proper balls. So I didn't end up purchasing a driver, and the fitter said to me that I'm probably going to be wasting my money because there's actually no gains with the driver that I'm using now into the new head. So in saying that, I bought myself a 7-wood. So that's going to arrive this week sometime. So when it does, we'll zip down to the driving range and hit a few shots with that and see how it goes. I've got about 200 and I reckon 20-30 meters out straight uphill, par 5. You got to avoid the left hand side by the looks of it. Let's see if I can hit a really good shot here. 3-wood. Oh yeah, that's the one. I hit that really good, solid. Thought it was going to get there, but it's just caught that front bunker on the left hand side. It was straight at the flag. For a birdie to finish. So I finished 2 over after 9. So that was the front 9 of Willunga Golf Club. Definitely going to come back and play the back 9 and have a look at that practice fairway. I'm more than impressed with the practice facilities that I've seen with the chipping green and putting green. And they've got a bistro here. Looks like they do meals. Looks like a wonderful setting to sit there and have a beer after the game and have a bit of a chat with your playing partners, and even bring your partner here for a meal. Anyone that's thinking about coming down here and having a game, don't hesitate, because you're going to enjoy it for sure. I've enjoyed it, and I'm definitely coming back to play that back nine. As a Willunga Golf Club. See you back here when we come and play the back nine. Look forward to it. Enjoyed that. Until next time, take care of yourselves, good golfing, and bye for now.